Freedom at last. Poor Kyle's still in there. There's my lovely wife. Well, finally freedom.
To freedom.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go to my HQ. Celebrate.
Okay.
So did I miss anything while I was away?
Nothing much really. Well, it's not normal since you've been gone.
I know everybody's been wondering what happened to the main boss. Well, the boss is out and he's gonna go back into business. Do what he does best. Keeping it running. God, it's good to be seeing you again. I just can't wait for us to get married.
Me neither. I can't wait until we get married.
Well, a lot of things. Oh, I know there's more turbines now. More electrical. Skies looks the same. The mountains, nothing. Hell away. So I wonder what that is. It's a good new movie. So tell me, what have you been doing while I was in the camp?
Sitting at home waiting until you get back.
I know you've been eager to, you know, have fun and party, you know. I know the feeling. Well, let's see. No, it's already evening, so we should go do something later on tonight. Probably go on a romantic dinner, maybe.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, hell yeah. So who's running the business right now?
Your CEO secretary was running it.
Oh. I wonder if everything's running smoothly now.
Everything's running smoothly.
Well, at least the business keeps on running and running. That's all that matters now. Oh, wow. I miss the city a lot more now. I don't know why, but it's just the environment. I'll be getting out as soon as possible for revenge. I don't know for revenge for what, but he will not explain the details, so we just have to see and wait.
Here we are.
It still looks the same.
Well, of course your CEO building won't change, but everything around here will.
I know. Oh, honey.
Yes.
I love you and I miss you.
I love you too and I miss you a lot.
Let's have some fun. So Kyle told me personally, while we're still in the prison cell, something about this dude named Caden and also some dude named Melendez. And you mentioned a guy named Bane. I know, I'm joking. Oh, god dang it.
That's the same name. It's the same name. My name Melendez.
Melendez, I'm sorry.
Not me.
Alright. No, I can always edit this out, so don't worry.
Okay, Caden is Slater's father, but he's dead. Remember?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So it's a Melendez or something like that.
Yeah.
Big guy.
Alright, take three. Alright, action. So Kyle was telling me before I actually left today. He told me something, but he told me not to tell anybody, but I'd rather tell you. Mentioned a guy by the name of Melendez. Do you know who Melendez is?
I never heard of him. I can have one of my hackers trace this guy up and see who he is. But if it comes up, then we're gonna have a little bit of...
You gotta be sure not to get caught when you do the hacking thing. That's the only problem.
I might have to find Mr. Bane. and see what I can ever since the shooting, because I noticed that he did, like, something happened. He disappeared ever since he helped us kill the guys that were killed Mr. Slater, so.
You don't think he's got something involved with this whole sentence thing that's going on with me, right?
I really couldn't say for sure, because while he was away, he mentioned something that he had a secret organization that he can tell us who it is, but we're gonna meet him sometime this week. Because they knew he was getting out, so I told them he was getting out sometime this week, but I didn't know what day.
He owns that strip joint right down in downtown, right?
Mr. Bain? Yes. That's where I met him at.
Let's do it. And cut. Alright, action. So Kyle was telling me before I actually left today. He told me something, but he told me not to tell anybody, but I'd rather tell you. Mentioned a guy by the name of Melendez.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Melendez is?
I never heard of him. I can have one of my hackers trace this guy up and see who he is. But if it comes up, then we're gonna have a little bit of
You gotta be sure not to get caught when you do the hacking thing. That's the only problem.
I'm gonna have to find Mr. Bain and see what I can ever since the shooting, because I noticed that he did, like, something happened. He disappeared ever since he helped us kill the guys that were killed Mr. Slater, so.
You don't think he's got something involved with this whole sentence thing that's going on with me, right?
I really couldn't say for sure, because while he was away, he mentioned something that he had a secret organization that he can tell us who it is, but we're gonna meet him sometime this week. Because they knew he was getting out, so I told them he was getting out sometime this week, but I didn't know what day.
He owns that strip joint right down in downtown, right?
Mr. Bain? Yes. That's where I met him at.
Let's do it. Oh, a lot of business contracts here. Especially from these guys. Monique?
Yes?
Come here, darling. I was wondering if you wanted to go somewhere nice or you want to just continue doing more business today.
Do some business?
Okay. I wonder what... Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Monique, can you go see who's in the front, please? Secretary just texted
Sure
saying
will.
there's a man. Thank you. Where the hell could it be right now? Let's hope this pulls through.
Hello.
Hi!
Yeah, is your husband in, please?
Yes, he is round by the corner.
Alright, thank you, madam.
There you go.
Hi.
Yes, you called me in today?
Yes I did. Have a seat,
Okay,
please. Have a seat.
Just have a seat,
Reason why I called you, and I noticed when I got my phone just buzzed off out of the blue, and I forgot you were coming until now. But I appreciate you coming over, and I bid you welcome.
Any problem, man. No problem, man.
Anyway, there's this crew here. They're actually originally from, I forgot where exactly, but they're from out of state. And for me, you know, since I'm like one of the top godfathers that are from South Texas, this is my second HQ here in Los Santos.
This banner don't have anything to do with my warehouses, does it now, does it?
No. Some of it's going to actually involve into what you mentioned, but not all of it.
Well,
That's
they
the
ain't
point.
getting 50% of my warehouse payments. All my purchases, I work my ass off on these cars, and I'd be damned if someone takes my money from me.
See, that's the thing.
I'm here to pay you. I ain't paying no one else.
It's understandable. You know, Schneider, I'm going to tell you something. The only way to keep that profit going from 50% is you don't lose it or let anybody take that percentage away. The only way you're going to keep it going is not having anyone stalk you or trying to shoot you or murder you in some sort of unphenomenal way. So my best advice is just to stay low while you can as possible.
Well, my men will make sure that nothing happens at the houses or in the car shop, so I got that taken care of.
Alright, that'll work.
And oh, I also got somebody, I know somebody that knows somebody.
Okay,
And there's this guy named Wallace.
who's this Wallace guy?
Well, I've known him for a long time now, and he's been running my drug cartel.
Okay,
And he's been doing pretty good for himself over there. And I like to bring him in on this business deal that we got going on.
sounds like an agreement.
But the only thing is, we gotta make sure the FBI or their hitmen don't get involved.
That could be a little problem with the hitman.
Remember what happened last time?
That last time was pretty much a big mistake.
Yeah. We went to jail for 10 years because of this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, 10 years to life almost.
Until we made parole, finally.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta make sure this don't happen again. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So when is this Wallace person coming?
Yeah. Get Wallace in here. You have to call him up. Here's his phone number.
Let me see. Thank you. Does he have a last name?
I don't know what is. Hold on. Last name.
323.
Wallace Cartel.
Wallace Cartel. Okay.
Yeah. Carter, Wallace Carter, whatever you pronounce his last name. Starts with a K, so that's all that matters.
Alright, here we go. Wallace. Alright, this number is... Alright, let's see if it rings. Yes, looking for a Wallace cartel. Is he available?
Yeah. Who's asking?
This is Michael Cassiano. I'm one of the head godfathers of Ghost Mob South Texas, here in Los Santos and South Texas as well. I'm referring from a friend of yours who's in my office right now as we're speaking, saying that we can trust you with negotiations and so some other stuff that he mentioned about.
Okay, I'm listening.
Alright. Do you think you could stop by the office later on today?
Yeah, I gotta talk to Kane anyway. I'm on my way up now.
Oh, you already... Okay. I'll have my assistant buzz you in.
He's already here already?
Through this door.
Yep. Alright, thank you, Wallace.
You guys really gotta get a better door. I just kicked that door open up with my fucking fist.
I gotta fix that thing. Oh, are you Wallace?
Do I look like him?
You must be a Wallace anyway. Name's Michael.
Hey.
Head godfather of the Ghost Mob South Texas.
This is Wallace. Carter.
Welcome to my office. Please come on in. Make yourself here. Can I offer you anything to drink? Or anything?
I was drinking some moonshine before.
Alright, I got some other stuff here. Let me bring my assistant here.
On my way here,
Monique,
Chinese guy looked at
can
me,
you
so I
bring
just
some
snatched his
moonshine to the office, please? She'll be right here. I don't even know if I got any moonshine or not. I might, because sometimes we usually use it for parties mostly. Get really
Man,
around
these
that
are so
crazy
fucking
pretty
uncomfortable.
much. No, these are just new, practically. Well, the whole entire office was like under renovations pretty much. It used to be like a wood color like.
Some Chinese guy looked at me, so I just killed him. Snapped his neck and chucked him in the bottom of my car.
You throw him in the car.
You dead, buddy?
You throw him in the car? What did you mean you threw him in the car? Like, what did you do to him exactly?
I killed him. He looked at me, so I killed him.
So you're like one of those other guys that don't like being stared at.
Wait. You trying to call me a psychopath?
No. You're like one of those kind of guys.
You trying to call me a psychopath?
Stop snorting that shit, alright? He's over here. Let's see if he's got more crap. There it is. Horny girls. No wonder he wants us to meet him over here. Hey, McDonald server.
Michael, my friend.
Hold on.
How have you been?
Doing great. Just arrived from South Texas. I'm finally here. How you doing?
Well,
I just arrived from New Hampshire.
It's about slapping time you got in here.
Yep.
Let's get in here, have some fun.
All right.
The whole place is all mine.
Alrighty. No, go ahead, go ahead. It's alright. Continue doing it. It's alright. So I'm gonna go do it. I think I got it.
Grandma. Yeah, you got a big pimple on your face. That's what.
It's alright. I fell on some stuff. It's actually makeup I put on a while ago. So I'm like.
Oh, it looked like you had a big fat pimple on your face.
Nah. Not really. We don't have pimples on my face, but I see you got a nice joint here, man. Damn. Hello. Oh.
Well,
hello, ma'am.
It's
Alright,
out of
now,
fun.
let's get to business. Mike,
Alright.
me, you got to leave. I gotta talk to Tony by myself.
Yeah.
Let's go up there.
Let's go,
We
Mike.
gotta talk some business.
Alright.
I talked to this chick over here.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, might as well. So, McTone, what do we need to know about the entire business going on now?
Business? Well, I got a couple of guys that needs to be, you know, thrown off the bridge, if you know what I mean.
Hold on, cut.
Yeah.
Script Blake.
It's alright, don't worry. No, continue.
It's just between me and Tony talking to each other, not you two.
Yeah, I know. Then that's where you continue it off right there, and then that's where it goes.
Yeah,
So don't worry. No, we got it. All right, here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, action. Go ahead.
Right,
Yeah, I got a
boss,
bunch of-
I'm gonna talk to Mr.
All right.
I don't know here by himself, so. Come on.
Alright. I'll be at the bar with Hyman.
We got a little business to take care of, sir.
Si, senor.
So how's the business going?
Business is slow as usual. It's not as it once used to be since those people decided to shake me down and ask me for my money. And I told them I don't have my money.
Well, you kind of owe my business money as well, sir. So.
Well, you're different. These guys, I don't know. I don't work with them. There's some of my clients that I don't know that are a bit shady. And they've kind of ruining the business, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
So, I need them out of the way.
Yeah. I got a business doing with my car salesman and my cars and my drugs, cartel, and anything else.
Yeah, I got rid of... I'm not in the drug business anymore. The people there were getting a bit shady, so I, told them that I was out.
Was you working for my former partner Wallace cartel?
No. I was working for the Los Norreños. And they were getting into too deep, and I got out of it. Because I said, no, thank you. So, I got out.
You like to work for me?
Work for you?
My drug cartel. Because I need a new man.
Sure, but there's only a problem. I don't want your other clients know that I work with you. I only work on a certain business. Like
you're gonna be my chief of security. You're gonna be making sure nothing bad happens in the place. So.
Now that I can do.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
you gotta check on the warehouses for the drugs and the weapons and stuff.
Oh, I'll make sure they're decent.
Because my boss told me to come talk to you, to hire you.
Yeah,
as my
well,
man.
your boss has a very reliable source because I have several contracts with the PMC, and Mike knows who I work for.
Yeah,
right, Michael?
You damn right I do.
You tell Caden all the details about all my contracts that I have with the PMC.
Excuse me, I don't go by that name anymore. It's...
No, private military contracts. I have several recommendations. But
yeah, I go by, you call me Mr. Slater. That's what my name is.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Mr. Slater.
I'll call you Mr. Slater. But anyways, I've got several PMC, and Mike knows most of them, and he'll give you all the details of my PMC and the company that I own.
Yeah,
Michael?
apparently I have two bosses. I have the head boss, and then I have Mike. You don't know the head boss. And I don't think you ever will meet him. Because he's
Mike,
kind of a...
you want to give Caden the details on all my contracts that I have under my name?
I'll be happy to. We'll do it in my office where it's a little more personal.
We'll go to his office and talk about this contract. I have a contract for you in his office. Follow me.
Alright.
We'll head there now.
Alrighty. Hey, hot stuff. Alright, thank you. No, thank you.
By the way,
I'm
you
sorry.
don't have any criminal past by any chance, do you, Mr.?
No, I don't. I don't have any criminal. I'm not no ex-convict or felony or any of that.
No, because I used to be a cop back in the day.
Well, I work for the military, but most of my contracts we do black ops.
Yeah, that's who I work for. I work for the military as well. No, I'm done. We'll meet you there. And cut. So,
Alright.
what do you think of my new man?
Sounds very outgoing, and I like his idea. Yeah, we actually
Okay,
trust him
but
on
do
all
you
the
think
entire
that
situations.
Not sure yet. Last time we had Mr. Law's cartel, he pretty much turned on us, so he's pretty much out of the way.
Alright.
But we're gonna have to trust this new guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing.
We'll go to my office and we'll discuss the contracts. So, come on, Mr. Slater.
We're gonna have to do a background check on him too.
I got a computer on it. We'll have my agent Jaime. He's with the FBI on here, known as FIB, but still the same thing. They'll do a background check on him just to make sure that, from what we heard, is correct. Just to let you know, the entire conversation was wired as well. So that's why we have my Bluetooth set to hear it. So, all right. So where did you meet this guy exactly?
Oh, I met him around in the military base where I used to work at.
Okay.
He used to work at the military base, but then I haven't seen him in about 10 years. And then I found out about him a couple years ago.
So,
Alright, where do you guys want me to meet you guys?
okay, meet us at the HQ, and we'll be right there in a few minutes.
Pull up my car.
Alrighty, we'll see you there.
Alright.
Alright. That was Hyman. He just called and just let us know he's on his way. But so were you guys in JRTC, or did you guys do some kind of mechanic work, or what did you do exactly?
Let's just say we did something that's kind of like a special ops type deal.
Special operation.
We can't really talk about it.
Okay, that's understandable.
This is before I worked for you and before I met you and all this other stuff.
That's understandable. No worries about it. It's best to keep it secret.
And he's not gonna know that you're the head boss either.
It's best not to.
If that happens, it's kind of a secret operation. I mean, you gotta go and we don't need to know. Head boss.
I know that for a fact.
I'll tell you when we get out in the building. I can't tell you why in the public.
Alright, or Jaime arrives here, so no worries.
Yeah, we don't need him involved with this conversation either. I'll stay before he shows up.
Yeah, okay. Alright, thanks a lot. Alright, I'll tell you who the phone call was. Hello. So anyways, you were saying, Mr. Slater?
Yeah, 1 second.
Alright.
That text message?
Have a seat.
My wife. It's my wife.
Oh. My mistress is going to be coming up here pretty soon, so we might as well go ahead and discuss about it before they arrive, you know. Jaime can do the background check in a little bit, so and one of the laptops up in the back.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just fixing up my car.
Alright, man.
Alright.
Okay.
But we need to discuss about this guy. Okay. I didn't say anything because he was around, but there's something about him that you should know.
Okay.
If he finds out about you being the head boss, something might happen. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to keep a close eye on him on my team. He's not going to be meeting, this is, when he gets here, it'll be the final time he'll be seeing you. He'll be working for me only.
Okay.
He won't be working for you, he'll only be working for me.
So as long as he doesn't know that I'm like the head boss, I'll be alright, correct?
Yeah, so as long as he makes me money, I'll be making you money as well.
Alrighty.
So that you hired me for a couple years back.
So the cartel he was mentioning about, I need to ask you this.
I forgot what it's called, Los Arenos, I believe that's what it's called.
Oh, Sylvanios.
Yeah, this group is based out of Tijuana, correct?
Yes, they
Okay,
are.
I figured the way it sounded, it sounds more like a border cartel kind of organization that handles these kind of things, you know. I mean, from where I'm from, you know, I mean, I'm from South Texas, you know, but I live like 3 hours away from the border where Brownsville is. But the thing is, the only worst place for a cartel war, mostly like Los Ordeños, you know, would be Ciudad de Juarez, which is the city of Juarez itself, which is the most dangerous place for violence and all that stuff. I live at about 3 hours away, like I said. It's not as bad, so it's worse on the west part of Texas itself on the border. So these groups, pretty much when my agent comes up, I'm gonna have him do a little background check. So make sure if this guy's not a phony or it's kind of like something that we're not playing as a joke, you know, or a scam. So it'll be on his way in a few moments.
I gotta come clean.
Okay.
I did his past background check, but not his current.
Okay.
And his past background check kind of succeeded, like it passed, everything checked out. But there's one thing that he never told me that I found out myself.
Uh-huh.
He had something to do with Wallace's betrayal.
Speaking of Wallace, I haven't heard from him in a while, so...
Yeah. The thing is, something's going on with him.
Alright, I'm coming.
Alrighty, thank you.
And
Have a little
he's
thing.
no longer hasn't been seen in what, since last time I talked to him was like, what, a year ago?
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago when it was. Yeah, we haven't heard from him since. And then all of a sudden I see Tony Zell come out.
So this operation's been going on for about years now, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know, something about him when he got discharged from the military, he wasn't telling me why, and then I haven't seen him in years, and then all of a sudden, I see him now. Doesn't add up.
You know, now since you're mentioning about Wallace, I don't know, from what I heard on this part, is that he's somewhere here in Los Santos. But from what I found it out, according to Jaime, he did a background check on himself. He's not just running a cartel himself. He's actually the cousin of Kyle. Now, from what I found it out on this, the last time I saw him was like you said, a few years back when you lost contact with him. Like he's around here somewhere. I mean, I never ran into him, but the last time I ran into him was like, I don't know how long it was, probably like a few years ago. Because the operation that we're doing in South Texas, you know.
We seen Kyle was alive was back at like, was it 10 years ago? Was when my
pretty much that's when we were in jail, you know. And then now we're finally pretty much. I'm sorry to hear that, you know.
No, I take that back. He's in jail.
He's been in jail for a while now, dude. I mean, he's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, but I don't know when exactly. Because see, I didn't do my 10 years, but because I got parole for when I hit 5 years sentence. So now I'm kind of like doing the opposite.
You didn't, yeah, because you wasn't a accessory to murder. It was him and my father. So
well, what they did was a review case to it, and the county judge here, well, the county of Los Santos, you know.
Alright, you can invite me. I'm here.
And they're all right. Yeah, my assistant's already arriving here, so but anyway, let me continue before he comes up. The reason why they knocked out the other 5 years, because they did another court case out of it. I wasn't even in the jury, you know, because when they found out the case was a phony, you know, saying that I didn't assassinate that person, you know, that's where it took a turn, saying that they knocked out the 5 years. None about discipline and anything else. So Shit, my sister's already here already. Let me go ahead and buzz him in. Already.
Yeah, because when I see Kyle again, I'm gonna kill him. He killed
Miss
my
Eliza,
father
can you
and
please buzz in
he-
my good friend from the FBI, Jaime, please? Thank you.
Hmm?
Okay, he should be coming up, dude. So
We'll
we're not
discuss this later.
gonna say anything about this. So we're just gonna keep it like it never existed. So
Top secret, yeah. We need to keep to ourselves.
here it comes. Alright. My wives are almost here already.
Remember, I'll do anything as long as it's legal.
Alright. Mr. Hyman, please come on in. Welcome to the Ghost Mob HQ. Well, you already know what it is anyway. I'm sorry. No, come on in, please.
You remember who this is, Tiger?
Yep.
It's Drew. RKO Drew.
RKO Drew. Hey! Come on in, come on in. I know it's Drew. Don't worry. Don't play with me like that, dude. My lovely secretary, can you please make sure all the cop calls, including our appointments?
We were like playing
Oh, and also do me a favor, miss. Schedule a background check on Tony Gonzalez.
He was the one dating a gummy bear.
Yeah, hold on, Miss Eliza's got a little rusty. I'm sorry. Hold on, sorry, Mr. Slater.
We gonna make some deals?
I'll be making deals with you later on, darling. Sorry.
What the hell?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. She's a
No, it's both ours that did it at the same time. Oh, excuse me.
Hello?
She takes pictures of being a model.
So, we going to
What
have
is
some
this?
big bucks?
Yeah. She gets paid for that too.
Okay.
Mr. Slater. Excuse us real quick, Mr. Hyman. Slater, come here.
Okay. I'm just on the phone with Drew.
Alright.
He's on PS4 now. He sold his PS3.
Slater. Guess who just texted me just now?
Let me guess.
It's Wallace. I don't know how you got my
Yeah,
number.
it is Tiger.
Mr. Cortell texted you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about the details later. You should be here in a little while. Mr. Hyman, please have a seat, please. It's about something a little bit. I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it.
He
It's
texted,
not
me, he
important.
texted me too, but it was kind of a weird message.
It's an encrypted code. He's sending it to me in Spanish. I don't know what he sent you, but I think we can translate it a little bit.
Remember we were all hanging out at my crib. Remember?
He mentioned something outside of Los Santos, dude. Sandy
He
Shores.
says we gotta meet ASAP Vámonos. That's what he sent me.
Vámonos.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing he sent you.
Oh god. Yep, it is. Same thing.
I got my shit back.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The orange is on the phone, so let him speak out now.
That's exactly what I did. I changed my information too.
But no, the business now is running pretty smoothly now as we're speaking. So
Yeah.
no, about Kyle's part, you know, he'll be coming. He's gonna have release parole pretty soon. So he's if he makes it out, I doubt it. But right now, I'm not gonna go much detail. You know.
He ain't gonna make it out. He killed 3 people.
Not according, not unless it's due to federal law. I don't. Not unless it's federal, then that's another
Yeah,
story.
you got a big ass computer.
Oh, thank you. No, everything's ready for you, dude. So this is your FBI website thing. So if you could do a background check
this is
on
mine right
Mr.
here?
Tony McTone. Yeah, Tony McTone needs to be a background check just to make sure everything's fine.
Oh.
Tony Gonzalez is his name.
No, it's actually Gonzalin. He's got a mixture of Italian and I don't know if it's got like half of that Greek name or something. I don't know exactly what it's, because the last name is really like. No, actually, he searches for the real name Antonio. Antonio, I'm sorry. Excuse my,
So we can no longer play with Dustin.
What the hell? Look at text message again.
Nope.